is annoyed by the fact of the player constantly finding himself in the infirmary, and even his father agent doesn't get along well with the Parisians' bosses. They want to sell him, but it's unlikely that they will be able to get a fine offer. PSG invested a record 222 million euros in the deal, and now they will not be able to return even half of it if they sell the Brazilian. Moreover, one needs to look for a club that needs a player like this. Ney's performance in recent matches has greatly infuriated many pundits. Former Lazio striker Paolo Di Canio slammed Neymar on the air of Sky Sports Italia. Neymar is even worse. For his talent, he is not doing great, and then he does an interview a month ago and says, "I can't wait to go to play in MLS because I will have at least 3 months of vacation a year. You must have some problems." Former PSG player Jerome Rotten refused to say the name of the Brazilian because of him being ashamed. The other, "He annoys me so much to mention his name. He lost all his balls. Since he's been there, it's been a mess. He has played less than 50% of PSG matches." Here's what Rotten said after the Red and Blues suffered defeat against Real Madrid. Sadly, these were not the only statements about Neymar in recent months. The guy just keeps disappointing us. Will he stay in the PSG project at all? Perhaps the prodigal son will be accepted in the ranks of Barcelona? Is it realizable? Seems like a topic for a separate discussion. Neymar has been interested in Barcelona for a long time. What's more, a couple of years ago he admitted that the return transfer could still take place. "I tried to return to Barca. We tried everything, but it wasn't possible," Ney revealed in an interview. Now Barcelona plays an important role for Ney. After facing PSG fans' disapproval during the match against Bordeaux, the footballer got very upset and flew from Paris to Barcelona to visit his son and other family members. Ney visits Barca quite often for various reasons. Does he really miss the Catalans and those places that much? RMC Sport states that the leadership of Paris Saint-Germain has already approached Barcelona. Perhaps they wanted to fulfill the Brazilian's dream of returning to the Blaugrana's side? Alas, looks like it's not the case anymore. Barca simply cannot afford to sign Neymar over the difficult financial situation within the team. As for this moment, Xavi builds up an updated, young squad, in which there's hardly a place for an old-age partygoer with a huge list of injuries. Therefore, it's hardly just the club's finances to blame. Where then should Ney go, even if Barca doesn't want to accept him? Let us know your ideas in the comments, while we are to dwell on ours. Sky Sports reported that Neymar could be poached by Newcastle in order to boost the Magpies' attacking line. But do you believe in such a scenario to happen? Obviously, this deal will not help restart Ney's football run. What will happen in the Premier League, taking into account him occasionally getting injured in Liga 1? If only he doesn't decide to bring even more hard tackles and collisions on his poor legs. A much more likely option is to join MLS. There, Neymar may do walking, receive a decent wage, and promote the league due to his big name. Ney's dad will probably be able to knock out a cosmic sum for his son, so the Brazilian will not remain poor, that's for sure. According to the Brazilian himself, he appreciates MLS, having a relatively short campaign and lots of time for vacation. These are the right conditions and a perfect place to keep the party-goer lifestyle image, which Neymar follows up to this day. It doesn't seem he's going to have problems with parties in the US, but as for football? At the career showdown, Neymar considers returning to his homeland, Brazil. "I want to play at Santos once again. What I miss is home games. This beautiful stadium," recalled Ney, whose words were quoted by journalist Adrian Grenier. "It's quite possible that we will still see Ney in his native Santos with a confused form and extra pounds, and it will certainly be very sad to watch." In a recent Netflix pic, Neymar attempted to show himself in the best possible light. Guest football stars spoke warmly about him, while he, in his own words, doesn't deserve such a volume of criticism from fans. Everyone can have highs and lows, and Ney is no exception. You know, that's actually true. Every footballer's path has ups and downs. It's impossible to constantly remain victorious. Right now, however, Neymar's career is heading straight into the abyss. I feel 100% fit, strong, not only physically but also mentally. I have to deal with a lot of pressure because of who I am, because of where I play, because of me being Brazilian, and much more. Neymar claimed before the movie's release. Perhaps he has gained some kind of inner strength, but it has not been seen on the pitch for quite a while. Vice versa. Waves of criticism are more often heard from experts, and there are good reasons behind them. The best option for Ney next season is to continue performing for PSG. At least he won't lose money and can try to get in shape by November, December, when the World Cup in Qatar drops in. Sounds unimaginable, but we think that the club can still somehow motivate Neymar to get back on track. After all, the 2022 World Cup could be special for him and his career in particular. Neymar's international career is likely to come to an end very soon indeed. Last year, the forward announced that the 2022 World Cup in Qatar would be his last. I don't know if I have the mental strength to deal with football anymore. I will do everything to win the World Cup with my country, to fulfill the dream I have had since I was a child, Neymar shared. By the time the 2026 World Cup kicks off, Ney turns 34 years old, and it's unlikely that the Brazilian decides to run the ball with the level he used to display once. He's already done with football, although he could get serious and turn his career upside down. Unfortunately, Neymar did not realize his talent to its fullest. Do you believe that Neymar still has what it takes to return to the top level and prove that we were wrong about everything said? Or was it on point? Let's discuss it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please support it with a like, as it means a lot to our work and dedication. It was Inside Football. We watch football from a different angle. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.